Hey gang, welcome to the kitchen. Today we have an exciting brawl on the schedule. In this corner, we have from Cabbage Patch Soaps, we have lanolin soaps to test. We want to see if the original recipe with this one has animal-based cleaners in it versus the vegan recipe. We're going to see if the vegan recipe performs as well as the original recipe. So Laura from Cabbage Patch Soaps made these specially for me to try so we can see if vegan will clean as well as the original recipe. I'm going to link her channel in the description box. Go check out her stuff. She's awesome. So to make sure that we really put these two through the ringer, in this corner, we have the remnants of Dirty Dill. Ooh, he's a tough guy. He's big and strong and dirty. Dirty Dill. Can these lovely soaps take him down? Let's find out. I'm going to set up everything and we'll go from there. One other thing I wanted to show you is Laura does these freshies. They're air fresheners. This one is orange. Oh gosh, it smells so good. I haven't hung it up yet, but it's going up because I love the smell of it. They just hang and they scent the air. Aren't they pretty? Look how cute that is. It's going to go up probably in my coat closet to make all my coats smell like orange. Go check out Cabbage Patch Soap. She's got lots of great stuff. All right, now that I've done that part. Oh, by the way, not a paid sponsorship. Laura just kindly gave me this stuff to use, and I do actually really like her products. I've got lots of her soaps and stuff. She's great. Check her out. So this is like a 2-channel experiment because Laura, who makes soaps, and me, who does fiber stuff, we're really curious to know if the animal fat makes a difference in the cleansing, because generally you would use animal fat to remove animal fat. I don't know why that works. It's a chemistry thing. I do not understand, but it is a known fact. So this is an experiment to see if you actually need the animal fat or if it can be done as well with the vegan. So that's why we're doing this. That's why Laura sent me the soap, because we're both intensely curious. And you know me, I love to experiment. So let's get to this. Let's get ready to rumble. And we are ready to roll. To keep it fair, I have separated out walks from the same pieces of fleece and put them in separate piles. This is our animal fat. This is our vegan. These are our dip waters. And then I just have a pan over there, some hot water to let them soak in. So let's get started. Here is lock number 1. You can see the dirty tips. And we're going to dip. Now, in an effort to have less soap to rinse out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub it on the soap bar. Get lots of soap in there. And then I'm going to massage it on here. That might not work. So this is the animal fat one. You know what? I'm getting rid of the basket. There we go. Now I'm not agitating. I'm just stroking towards the ends. All right, we're going to go back for some more soap. I'm going to give it a little dip too. And we're going to get some more soap. Now remember, this is Dirty Dill. This is the ultimate challenge. Look at how black that water is. Ah, it's crazy. All right, let's give that a dip rinse and see how we're looking. It's coming out pretty clean. Still a little bit of dirt in those tips, but we're getting there. All right, let's do the other end. Get some soap on it. Now, I don't know if doing it this way is going to felt it, but I would think not, because there's enough soap in there that it's not, it's going to protect the fibers. I'm just trying to get those last little bits of dirt out. Then we'll flip it over. Do the cut end. All right. There we go. And it's all soapy. So we're going to give it a rinse. Scrape off some of that soap. And we're going to have a look. It feels like it felted. It's sticky. Yeah, definitely felted. You can tell even when it's wet, it shouldn't take that much effort to pull it apart. All right, so that doesn't work. Get rid of it. And we're going to throw this in the pan to soak. We'll put that on the animal fiber side. Now, because I mucked it up, I'm going to bring this down here. And we're going to do it the proper way. Take our lock, dip it in our water. I'm just going to give it like a brush. I'm going to try to keep this fair, so we'll just brush it. We'll give that a rinse. We'll dip the other end. Come back over. And give that a scrub. One more scrub for this end. All right, and we're going to call that done. Now you can see there's still dirt in the tips, but that's going to come out in processing. So we're not going to worry about it right now. We're just going to rinse it out. So here is our animal fat one. I'm just going to lay it there. Move that. This is our vegan soap. So same section of the fleece. Here's the lock. I'm going to dip that. Ow, I forgot how hot that water was. Should not have stuck my fingers in it. And we're going to get it on this soap. Just going to get that softened up a bit. Right, the other end I got wet because I dunked the whole thing, so let's give that a wash too. All right, now let's rinse. All right, there's our first locks. Initially, you can see the back side looks about the same. This side has a little more grunge in it in the heavier areas. So initially, you may need animal fat. I'm going to put those in the tray to soak. Animal fat on one side, vegan on the other. We're not claiming that's, the end all be all of everything. We're going to try some different locks. So Let me just grab two about the same size here. All right, so there's our competitors. These ones are really gucky in the tips. All right, let's try our vegan first. Dip that in our water. I'm just going to do that. Do the other side. I'm going to do the base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do this really scientific. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, then we're going to dip it. Get some of that soap out. And we'll just lay it up here. Now we're going to do our animal fat soap. All right. I keep forgetting that water's way hotter. All right. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get the soap in it. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do the other end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's rinse it. All right, so these ones are looking about the same. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but the animal fat one is a little bit whiter on the cut end. All right, we'll put that into the pan, keeping them separated. So it's getting a really good rinse in the pan. So we're going to try again. I'm going to take one of these. We're going to start with the animal fiber. Now Laura helpfully did the tops of the soaps in different styles, so if I lose track, I can quickly figure out. All right, so we're going to dip that in our hot water. We're going to swirl 5 times, and then we'll pet 10 each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To get the soap into it, then we're going to pet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're going to do the other end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, remember that the goal of this is not necessarily to get it clean, as we're trying to do a fair comparison of vegan versus animal fat soaps. All right. Let me give this a rinse. All right, there's our animal fat. Now we grab our vegan. So we will get it wet. Then we just scrub it in circles 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to pet for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to do the other end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to pull the hunk of veggie matter out of that. And we'll give it a rinse. Wow, that's warm. I'm whispering to you like ASMR. Yeah, that's it. ASMR. All right. So there's our vegan versus animal fat This one came out cleaner actually, but it is a slightly smaller lock. But overall, they look, again, about the same. I'll throw those in the pan. Now, this time, I'm going to try, because as you're working one end, the soap and water is traveling to the other end. This time, I'm going to work from the cut end first. And we're going to see how much of a difference that makes. And we're going to start with the vegan soap. Get it wet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And pet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to work the dirty ends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think it's even budging this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I don't think that's the soap's fault. This is pretty caked. All right, let's give it a rinse. Lay it out for comparison. I got so much soap and water all over me. That's why I put down a towel. All right, we're going to start with the cut end. Dip, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that was actually 6, but you know, close enough. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to pick out that Veggie Matter while I'm here. Missed it. There we go. Got it. Flip it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And flip it and dip it. And then wrap this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rinse. Gonna need new rinse water soon. It's getting pretty saturated with soap. All right, here we go. I think on this one, the animal fat cleaned better on those really dirty tips. So I think what I'm seeing is for regular dirt, the vegan soap should work every bit as good as the animal fat soap. These are the locks with the lightest amount of dirt in the tips, so let's try that. So this one's vegan. And this one is animal fat. All right. We're going to try with these ones here because they're the lightest debris. I'm going to split this one in half. And we're going to make these as close as possible to the same. All right. We're going to start off animal fat. Start from the butt. Dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I'm saying animal fat too many times in this video, I'm sorry, but I don't know what else to call it. Original? We'll call it original. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip. 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Look at how it lays that fiber out. That's so pretty. All right, let's do the other end. Dip it. Flip it and dip it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to pat it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. All right, there's the original recipe. Let's do the vegan recipe. Starting with cut end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm applying a fair bit of pressure as I'm petting. And I'm kind of trying to encourage the fibers to spread out. Flip it and dip it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see how spread out it is. It's so pretty. All right, there we go. Let's have a close look at those tips. They look pretty much the same. Now, if I get the rest of that soap out, some more of that dirt might come out, but there's the comparison. And you can see that the vegan soap is working every bit as well as the original recipe. So I'm going to pop those in the pan. So this leaves our question, is the vegan soap taking out the lanolin? So that's really our only question left. I think for heavier dirt, definitely the original recipe works better. But for just a regular fleece, I think the vegan one works every bit as well. I'm just going to spin these out. Spin the water out and set them out to dry so we can get a better look at how the lanolin came out. And we will do a wrap-up video a little later. I'm going to just work my way through some more of this fleece and we will get on to it. On with it. On with it. Yes, on with it. All right, see you in a bit, guys. So this is just interesting. It's not dry, so I don't know yet, but I spun it out and you can see how much fluffier original recipe is compared to the vegan recipe. As I laid it out on the paper towel, I could literally see a huge difference between how fluffy this is looking and how unfluffy this is looking. Now that could indicate that there is still lanolin left in this one, but I won't know for sure until it completely dries and we can feel for stickiness. I just wanted to show you this part because I found it interesting. So I'll set it out to dry and we'll come back in a bit. And it's results time. Let me just roll this out. So this is our vegan soap. This is our animal fat or traditional soap. This is to see if the vegan soap removed the lanolin. So I can feel it. I wish we had feel-o-vision, but as I slide my fingers down it and do this, I can feel lanolin. Now these ones got scrubbed really good. I can still feel it. It's better, but there is still some lanolin in there. So let's make sure that it wasn't our washing method. Because I mean, looking at cleanliness, they're very even. Hold on. I'm all damp because I was out snowballing and I swear I got as much snow on me as I got on the snowbank. Okay, there we go. No, the lanolin's definitely out of this one. Look at how fluffy this is. This is such a pretty fleece for being such a pain in the rump. No, this is definitely the lanolin's out of this. And it's definitely not out of the vegan side. So, here's the thing. If you want to spin in the grease, but you want a clean fleece, use a vegan soap. It will remove the dirt, but the lanolin, there's still just a little bit left in there. That's just going to make it for a nice spin. It's quite lovely, actually. That little bit of lanolin, I mean, over time would make it sticky. But if you spun it right away, this would be brilliant for spinning in the grease. It's not a lot of lanolin left. It's really not. But it is definitely there. Whereas with the traditional soap in the original blend, there's no lanolin left in that. It's clean. Just look at how fluffy it is. It's so pretty. Look at the crimp. There we go. It's just so pretty. Oh, so pretty and fluffy. And there's a little bit of veggie matter we'll just pick out. And the butt ends, there's a little bit of cotting on some of them, but that's very typical no matter how you wash your fleece. But the lanolin is out. Even this one with the pretty dirty tips, there's no lanolin in that. Whereas this one with the dirty tips, I can feel the lanolin in it. It's not much, I'm going to tell you that. Like, this is a Rambouillet, so it is pretty heavy on the lanolin. So it did get out probably 70-80% of the lanolin. So like I said, it would be brilliant for spinning in the grease because there's not enough in there to really cause you problems. And it's gorgeous. There they are, fluffy fibers. So there you have it, the results of the Royal Rumble. Apparently, vegan soap is good for cleaning, but not for removing lanolin. You need traditional soap made with, I'll say it again, animal fat. I've been saying that so much this video. I'm sorry if that really grosses you out, but it is exactly what it is. So now you know. So thanks so much, Laura from Cabbage Patch Soaps, for helping me with this little experiment. It was very exciting, and I'm very not surprised. I expected that kind of result, but I am surprised by how well the vegan soap did clean and how it was very comparable to the traditional soap. So make sure you go check out Cabbage Patch Soap's channel. I'll link it in the description box, and you guys have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye.